Hello, fellow story explorers. Welcome to Stories with Stan. Today, I'm excited to have two fellow authors here with me. They are Miss Erica and Mr. Devin. Hey, how are you guys doing today?
We're doing well.
Good.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Absolutely.
pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, definitely. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about who you are?
Absolutely. So I'm Devin, and I am married to this beautiful lady here. I am a co-writer as well as a co-publisher and a songwriter as well.
My name is Erica. I am a co-publisher, co-writer as well, and I'm also a character designer of the book.
Awesome. Thank you. I think it's so awesome that you two are married and you collaborated in writing this book. Can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Absolutely. So the story as well as the characters were really inspired by our children. Our oldest went through a really challenging school year, and we noticed that it really started to affect his self-esteem. Okay. So we wanted to write a book that we thought could help children to remember that, it's okay to make mistakes, and it's really just important to make sure you learn from them and continue to grow.
Man, that is an awesome lesson that I believe everyone needs to hear. Can we share your story with all of our viewers?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Come on, friends. Let's take a look inside.
It was the morning of my favorite day at school. I was so excited that I got dressed, brushed my teeth, and combed my fur, all before my alarm clock even sounded. I'd had the best dream that night, and now I knew what I was going to paint in art class. Even Skylar, the best artist in our class, would have to say my picture was great. At breakfast, Mom made Juju and me our favorite oatmeal, blueberry and strawberry. Dad walked in and gave us both hugs. Kenzo and Juju, I'm proud of you boys. You're growing into big goats. Mom and I won't be calling you kids much longer.
While I was eating, I noticed that Dad had left the comic section of the newspaper for us. Yes, I love comics. I reached out to grab the newspaper, but my clumsy elbow knocked Juju's milk all over his favorite dinosaur shirt.
Juju was sad. Mom was frustrated. I was sorry. Now we were late.
Later that morning, I had math class. Math is kind of hard for me, but Mom and Dad tell me to focus and be confident. I decided that I would try my best. That would make Mom and Dad proud. So when Mr. Sums wrote a question on the board that I knew how to solve, I blurted out really loudly, 37.
Oops, I was so focused that I had forgotten to raise my hand. Mr. Sums talked to me after class about not talking loudly and speaking out of turn. Being confident is good, he said, but we still have to be polite. I really hadn't meant to be rude. Well, at least we had pizza for lunch.
After lunch, it was time for recess. I couldn't wait to show my friends an awesome trick on the monkey bars. Last one there has to eat a bug, I said to my friends as I started running. Suddenly, I felt a great big bump as I ran into a little kid from Juju's class. He fell and started crying. Everyone was pointing at me, even though it was just an accident. I tried to help him up, but he just screamed louder. I felt terrible. I didn't know what to do. Whew, thank goodness art class was next. It had been a rough day so far.
Miss Woogley gave us all paint and brushes. My station was next to Skylar. She was painting a really great picture of a castle. My rocket ship was turning out to be the best painting I'd ever done. I'd finished the stars, the ship, and the wings, but the blasters and fire were tricky. It had to be perfect. I didn't want anyone to see it until it was finished.
I was so focused that I didn't notice that Skylar was standing behind me. "May I see Kenzo?" she asked. "Not yet," I shouted, jumping up to block the picture with my arms. Miss Woogley said it wasn't a nice thing to do, but I hadn't meant to scare Skylar. Everyone thinks I'm a mean kid again. The worst part of all was that when I had jumped, my paintbrush slung orange paint onto my rocket ship and Skylar's castle too. They were both covered in orange. Nothing could cheer me up now.
When Mom came to pick me up from school, I didn't feel like talking, so I just stared out the window the whole ride home. Dad made spaghetti for dinner. I normally ask for seconds, but I didn't feel like eating much at all.
I took my bath, brushed my teeth, and put on my pajamas. Afterward, Mom and Dad came to tuck Juju and me in. "Mom, Dad, am I a good kid?" "Why do you ask, Kenzo?" said Mom.
I told them everything, how I'd ruined Juju's shirt, blurted out in math class, run over a little kid and made him cry, and finally scared Skylar and ruined her painting. "Wow," Dad said, "that's a lot, but it doesn't make you a bad kid. You didn't mean to do any of those things."
"Right," Mom said. "You may have spilled milk on Juju's shirt today, but remember how you always scare away the monsters in the closet whenever he's afraid of the dark? Or how you helped Dad and me with the chores around the house? How about the time you helped Mrs. Tate carry all those heavy groceries?"
"We all have rough days and make mistakes, Kenzo," said Dad, "but it's important that we don't give up on trying to be our best." Dad tucked me in like a cheesy burrito. "Good night, Kenzo. I'm proud of you, and you're still a good kid." Mom kissed me goodnight.
I thought about what Mom and Dad had said, and there was only one thing left to do. So I got out of bed, grabbed the painting out of my backpack. "Juju, I made this today and wanted to give it to you. I'm sorry that I spilled the milk on your favorite shirt. I got a little paint on it by accident, but..."
"I love it, Kenzo. The orange is my favorite part. It's a masterpiece." At that moment, I realized everything that had happened today was for me to learn from to be a better kid. And that's exactly what I plan to do. The end.
I hope you enjoyed Uh-Oh Kenzo, written by Devin and Erica Alphin. Always remember to be kind and never judge a book
or person
by their cover. See you next time, friends.